Hello, everyone, and welcome to Vail Daily Live. Good morning to you. My name is Ty Diaz. A pleasure for all of us to be meeting here, spending time together this morning. Yeah, this is a really exciting one. We're kicking off unofficially the end of summer, Labor Day weekend. That's what's going on right now. I'm getting some fists in the air over here. We're not at a Beyonce concert, Emma. What are you doing? Okay, that's a different gesture.
Every day a Beyonce concert.
Okay, well then hold my hair. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna let you know what's happening on the show today. Vail Daily Live, Labor Day weekend, Oktoberfest, and Meredith. She's hanging out in Beaver Creek this morning, donning a dirndl. I hope I said that right.
Yeah.
Did you spell it right? Drendel, no, dirndl,
Yeah.
says it right there. And so be sure to kind of stick around and make your way to Beaver Creek today. All weekend long, Oktoberfest is happening, and we'll let you know what to feast on, what beers to enjoy, and I say all of them. And of course, live music, and we're going to have the band that's performing on the show this morning, Dustin Bozarth. Yeah, this is going to be a good one. It's going to be fun, too. And as we move on throughout this show, we're going to tune in to hear some of the authentic Bavarian music by the Vail legend Helmut Fricker. You know the guy with his jokes and everything. And he kind of yodels, too. Yeah, we know Helmut very well for Oktoberfest and also just any season around Beaver Creek and Vail this time of year. Get your appetite ready for James Deegan at Gourmet on the Gore this weekend. He's hanging out in Vail with Bratzo. That should be a delicious time. And if they have any food, grab me a plate because it's early morning time. And I know that this is a really good, delicious experience. And I'm really excited for Gourmet on the Gore. And the last thing on that list, let's go right back there, Emma, if you don't mind. There was one more. Talking Heads Tribute Band. Yeah, I mentioned that one. This is the Heartburn. We're going to give you a sneak peek of what you can expect in Beaver Creek. And that's all and so much more happening on Vail Daily Live. But as I look outside of the window right now, flat light, gray skies, and as far as listening to the cars driving on the interstate and around town, psst, psst, that's the sound of wet roads. Oh, that explains a really good sleep some of you may have received. So let's take a look at the weather for your Saturday and the weekend. Brought to you by Liv Sotheby's International Realty, Colorado's leading real estate firm. Contact their Vail Valley brokerage professionals today to help you live the life you love. How does it feel to you where you are? Go ahead, Ray. Just tell us a number. Throw it out there. 43. That's what they're saying is in feels right now. 41 around the area. Possible light rain still happening in areas this morning, but the dampness outside, it certainly can get the wrinkles out of a shirt. You can feel that and a little bit of humidity. High temperatures for today. Let's take a look at some more of these numbers. And where are you planning on hanging out? We have Gourmet at the Gore Vail. We have Beaver Creek happening too. So we're looking at temperatures mid to upper 60s is what they're calling for. What town is that there, Emma? I can't speak. I can't read it.
Right now?
No, the town.
Oh, the town, Vail.
That's Vail. So high temperatures, mid to upper 60s at Vail today. Picking up warmer temperatures, more west that we go. Overnight low temperatures, you can see right there in the 40s, but they're calling for sunshine. So with the weather this morning as it's starting out, could clear up, become sunny and warmer. So how are you planning on dressing for today? If you're heading to Beaver Creek, dirndls, and later hosens. Again, this weather is brought to you by Liv Sotheby's International Realty, Colorado's leading real estate firm. Contact their Vail Valley broker professionals today to help you live the life that you love. So I think we probably should check in with someone.
Let's go to a quick break.
And we'll do that right after this. Just talk to me. Just talk to me. Welcome back to Vail Daily Live. Thank you for letting me know that we were back so soon. Ty Diaz here with you. Saturday morning, the weekend is here. Labor Day weekend as well. Oktoberfest, that's a big one happening in Beaver Creek, kicking off the unofficial countdown to the end of summer. 2 more Oktoberfest weekends following this weekend. Did you know that it was happening? This began yesterday. Yeah, where have you been? Well, you have plenty of time. And then over at Vail, we have Gourmet on the Gore. That's where Bratzo is. Meredith's at Beaver Creek. We're going to check in with one of them right now, and I'm looking at them in our behind the scenes. Who wants to go first? Who do we have there? I'll let you guys just arm wrestle for it.
What's up, Meredith?
All right,
Good
Bratzo.
morning, Bratzo, from
There you
Village
go.
to
Hi, Ty.
Village.
Good morning,
Yeah.
everyone. Who wants to go first? How's it looking over there? Just fire away. Whoever speaks first has it.
Meredith, go. But I'm gonna show because I'm that kind of weatherman, you know. It looks good or it looks bad. It looks happy. It looks sad. It's a little cloudy, but we ordered perfect weather.
All right.
We ordered perfect weather for Gourmet on Gore today. So right
That
now,
the entire
it's
setup back
chill.
there, all those tents, is that Gourmet on the Gore? All of that
Yeah.
back there?
Yeah, people's
Oh.
coming in. This event start, turning alive. It's looking beautiful here. You know, we start getting ready. What's going on in Beaver Creek?
Well, our sky looks similar. You know, there are blue patches, but then we kind of have like an angry gray cloud right there. But it's going to clear up. It's just kind of a cooler morning. That's kind of why I'm rocking my coat. You too, Bratzo, but not all day because we're going to see, a high of almost 70 today. And just in time for the weather to clear up for this beautiful Labor Day weekend. So honestly, happy Labor Day weekend and happy Oktoberfest. It is officially Helmut Fricker season.
I see what you're rocking. And this weather today is brought by Carrots, doing heirlooms for over 50 years with Dan Thielen here at Vail Village, right next to Latour by the parking lot. And they just have beautiful jewelry. And the weather today is mid-30s, 36 in the lows. We're supposed to have goes all the way to 70 degrees on the high side. And it's no winds. It's 5 miles an hour winds coming from the south. So it's not the best day to fly a kite, but it's definitely the best day to drink some beer. Right, Ty?
I'm not sure if it translates where you're from. You're from Peru, right?
That's right.
Well, to tell someone to go fly a kite means to get out of here.
Oh,
That's a
no.
phrase.
I'm talking
I'm not
about
sure
the
if you
real
knew that.
kite.
Oh, okay. All right.
Stay around. Don't go nowhere.
So I've been following the show, and Meredith, she's wearing the dirndl, correct? That's the
Dirndl, yes. And this is
Oh,
actually authentic from Germany. My basically sister growing up, very close friend, studied abroad in Munich. And so I knew she had this and I went and raided her closet.
Oh,
But
wow.
I'm feeling very festive today.
So what's really cool about that, because I've been following the show, and this beautiful outfit that you're wearing, Trisha Swenson is chatting right now about it, and Trisha has every outfit for every occasion in her closet. She moved into a bigger house just to have more closets and a bigger closet. But what we have there, because I've been following the show this week, and everyone's been voting back and forth, summer, fall. Bratzo's wearing the puffy jacket. You're wearing the Oktoberfest and the dirndl. What's interesting about Oktoberfest is that, yes, it's a party that began in October, but became so widely celebrated that the celebration bled into September, which is still summer. So I would say that you're wearing the outfit of summer, Meredith, and Bratzo is wearing the change of the season outfit until the sun comes out today over at Vail. So, yeah. So, Bratzo, did you chime in on if you're team summer or team fall?
I'm definitely team summer, man. I love the flippy floppies. I'm rocking not rocking flippy floppies today.
Where's Ashley's little? Oh, okay. So now it's almost neck and neck now, 3-3. When I looked at yesterday's scoreboard. Thank you both very much. And I mean, if you guys don't need me, I'll just go. You guys can do the show from where you both are, because that's where everything's happening. And Meredith, what time do things kick off up in Beaver Creek for Oktoberfest?
Yeah, so the beer garden is going to open at 11 a.m. And then we're going to have some live music right then, too. So honestly, it kicks off at 11. And you're going to start to see everyone that's starting to put on this event. They're just getting off the bus. So you're going to see a flood of people walk right behind me. But we're going to expect to see Helmut Fricker live at 12:30. And so that's really when the energy is going to kick off. And then at 1:30, there's a bratwurst eating competition. And then an hour later, they're going to do the best dress competition. Helmut's going to come back, and then they're going to do the Stein hoisting competition, which is such a fun competition to watch. People are sweating, holding out the steins. Ty, have you seen a stein holding competition before?
I have. I've been
Yeah.
to many Oktoberfest, every single one of them where they're held consecutively at Vail, Beaver Creek first, Vail, Lion's Head, and the one in Lion's Head, they actually they do a keg throwing or keg bowling contest. So yeah, there's a lot of events that family friendly too that you can sign up for Oktoberfest that's happening all these 3 weekends, and so in Beaver Creek as well. But certainly get dressed up the way Meredith is. And for the guys, it's the later hosen. I've worn that outfit before. Need to get Bratzo into one of those snug hugging outfits that has this weird trap door on the back of the pants for the guys. Yeah. Just let your mind go there for what that's for.
It's honestly one of the best parts about Oktoberfest is seeing everyone dressed up, and particularly in Beaver Creek, I feel like people just go all out. They bring the energy, they bring the outfits, and unfortunately last year, of course, we weren't able to host it because of the pandemic. So this year they're celebrating their 21st official Oktoberfest here in Beaver Creek, but I actually got the opportunity to still celebrate Oktoberfest with Helmut last summer. And we kind of had a small, private little COVID outside, socially distanced party. And he came along with my family and a few other friends, and we just still celebrated that Oktoberfest spirit. And fun fact, Helmut actually played at my parents' wedding. He was the band.
Helmut is the band. And the band, here's a little bit of the sounds that you could hear during Oktoberfest.
Exactly. And they came with, vocal sheets for us. And I mean, it was just such a special moment when, we were all bummed and missing Oktoberfest last summer.
I can see the lyrics right there, all the yodeling right there. There you have it. And don't forget, if you're making your way to Beaver Creek today, and Meredith, you too, because I'm sure you'll be hanging out there throughout the weekend. More importantly, learn the chicken dance. You're watching Vail Daily Live. We're going to check back in with Bratzo and Meredith here shortly. But what we're going to do, you do know the chicken dance, and we're going to get more of that. We're going to find out more about Oktoberfest and Gourmet on the Gore. But first, let's check out what made headlines in today's Vail Daily. And do we have like a swish or something we go through, some kind of transitioner? We just go right in? Okay. So I watch too much television. So here's where we're going to find the cover of today's Vail Daily. And kicking off the weekend, you can see that Rodrigo y Gabriela playing the AMP, also known as the Joe Ford Amphitheater. On Friday in Vail, the Labor Day weekend is packed with many things to do around the valley, from live music to food to art. Yeah, it's very true. We're going to do our best to share with you a lot of those events during Vail Daily Live this morning in this 1 hour that we're together. But pick up today's newspaper to find out more about that. Steering Transit Solutions, found on page A2, local municipalities define next steps for Regional Transportation Authority to alleviate workforce concerns and better meet local needs. And as you make your way on the local and regional inside there, you can see how this is looks like it's more concerning the in-town shuttle bus, and how even when you're on those riding on the bus, I'm not sure if you've seen that photo up there, that the masks, the social distancing rule, all still apply. So currently, Eagle County has multiple transit agencies that do their own things. Yeah, not all the rules applies equally, I guess. And while it works, local municipalities are looking into how a regional transportation authority could meet the needs of the growing Eagle County River Valley, or the Eagle River Valley. Yeah. We're expanding. I mean, from the employment side and how the housing market is what it is right now, as far as where locals can live, that, to get to work and utilizing public transit, it's kind of a big deal. Speaking of a big deal, how about savings while you can on the Epic Pass? As you can see here, the Epic Pass offers unlimited, unrestricted access to 34 resorts in North America, including Vail Mountain and Beaver Creek Mountain, which is the home base. And as you see, the deals are set to expire really soon. I believe where we are in that window is that 20% discount, and the time's up on that, I believe, is the 6th of September. But I'll check in with Trisha Swenson to make sure. Is it the 6th of September? Yeah, to take advantage of the deals and the savings on the unlimited, unrestricted Epic Pass. You are watching Vail Daily Live. We're going to check back in with Bratzo and Meredith, Vail and Beaver Creek. Gourmet on the Gore and Oktoberfest right after this.
Plastic surgery isn't just about looking good, it's about feeling good. At Mangett Plastic Surgery Institute and Skincare, from the moment you walk in the door, we want you to feel confident and empowered, while our team of specialists help you find the best version of yourself. With 2 of the nation's leading plastic surgeons right here in the mountains, we have one goal: personalized care with exceptional results. Mangett Plastic Surgery Institute and Skincare. Your beauty should be effortless.
Berkshire Hathaway Home Services for real estate. Where do we begin? For checklists and for wish lists. For tour after tour after tour. For is this the one? Or let's just see one more. For closing. Finally closing. Your forever agent will be there for all of it. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. For you, for life.
Is Cooper outside?
I don't know. Cooper? Here, boy!
If your life isn't always practical, your carpet should be. You can relax with Lee's with our pet-friendly, stylish, and durable Lee's carpets. Backed by the industry's only 25-year no-exclusion stain warranty.
Don't worry. Carpet One's got this covered.
Oh.
Find your new Lee's carpet in stock now. We can install right away.
Hey, are we live? Hello, everybody.
Hello.
I cannot hear you guys. You guys hear me?
Tilton, you there?
Are you there,
Yes.
Ty?
Yes, we can hear you.
are.
We can see you. That is Bratzo at Vail,
Lucky
Vail
you
Daily
guys.
Live. That's what you're tuning into. And he is with the people that are bringing to you a delicious event on the dining side and the food and the wine side. Gourmet on the Gore is the theme. And Deegan back there, James Deegan, my old locker friend from back in our ski instructor days. Our conversations in the morning at Ski School Golden Peak is like, Tilden, we need to get you on some real skis. What is that thing that you're riding over there? A snowboard? Good to see you guys this morning. How's it going? What's going on with Gourmet on the Gore? Tell us about it.
Well,
Tilden, we need to talk about a couple things. First of all, spelling of my name is incorrect. I before E except in Deegan. It's the Polish way to spell an Irish name.
All right, Emma's going to
two.
correct that. She's going to correct that right
Number
now.
2. The name of the event is Gourmet on Gore. We are here at Gore Creek Drive. Gourmet on Gore. There is no the. It's a common mispronunciation. Anyway, we're not here to talk about that stuff. Gourmet on Gore, quite possibly the busiest event of the entire year, Labor Day weekend here. 15 years ago, the town of Vail came to us and said, hey, we've got a great busy weekend here, but we have nothing to offer our guests. Let's bring them out. Let's give them something that they want to enjoy. So what we did was we talked to the local restaurants. We brought in food, wine, spirits, beer, and here we are 15 years later. Gourmet and Gore is successful as it gets. It's supposed to be a beautiful day out here. The sun is just starting to peek through the clouds behind us, and we are excited. I brought a good friend here along with me as well, Chris Worth from Valley Seltzer Tequila. Chris, why don't you tell us a little bit about Valley?
Yeah,
exciting
absolutely.
New drink.
Yeah, so you guys have all heard about these seltzers. No one's not heard of a seltzer over the past few years, but the problem is they're all the same. So there's all these seltzers made of fermented cane sugar, and they use this secret ingredient called natural flavors. And natural flavors is actually the 4th most common ingredient in food after sugar, salt, and water. My wife and I, we were a little bit upset about that because we were frustrated. We felt like the drinks we were hearing about were clean ingredients, but when we looked under the hood, natural flavors can have over 100 ingredients.
Holy.
So, yeah, it's shocking. People don't talk about that. So we said, we're pretty good at making products. We've been making mixers for the past 10 years. Out of our home kitchen, it grew to be a little bit bigger than that. And we said, let's make a seltzer that's really truthful about what's in it. So 3 clean ingredients. Let's make it with tequila, premium tequila. So 100% agave tequila. And to do that, you need to make it in Jalisco, Mexico. There's a geographic trademark on 100% agave tequila. So we went down there, we put it together. We're super proud of the product. I'll give you guys a peek of it right here. And we're so pumped to be, here it is. 3 ingredients. There's 100% agave tequila, sparkling water, and organic juice. And it's actually never from concentrate. So really good. And we import it here to the U.S. And we're super pumped to be here at Gourmet on Gore. We've got a great booth just a couple tents away there at the entrance. And come by and try it. We're going to be launching in...
I'm going to try it in a second. I'm going to tell you guys. Because the bar today opened at 6:30, right, Ty? It's a Oktoberfest weekend. You know, with this guy here, I used to see him in the Lederhosen, and he was the one giving. I also play the Stein lifting thing. I didn't win, sadly, but it was such a fun time, and he was giving me crapola all the way.
Oh, man.
But I'm super excited, man. I'm a tequila drinker. We were just talking about how the tequila is from Jalisco and all the additives that they put on things. Here in Colorado, you know, especially in Vail, we claim to be very healthy people, but we know how to party.
Yeah.
So this is kind of the perfect product for us.
That's what it's all about. It's not about, you know, saying no to everything. You can still have fun, but you know, make good decisions still. You know, clean ingredients.
I don't know about that part, though. I still make crappy decisions, but we're having fun here. Come to Gourmet on Gore. It's going to be fun. Small plate tasting, wine, beer. We ordered beautiful weather. We're going to be showing up later on how the sun is going to open in front of us. It's already happening. And we're just going to have a great time.
We're here 11 till 6 today. Last night's food trucks al fresco was in a spectacular event.
What they sell?
Food trucks. Oh, there was all kinds of stuff from dumplings to fish tacos to some great little desserts out there. Today we've got all kinds of different food offerings, wine, spirits. Kettle One's got a beautiful drink they're doing. Stella Artois will be out as well. Our good friends from Audi are here to show all the brand new models that every year are very, very popular out here.
You think they will let me drive that?
No, I
most?
don't.
No?
The RS8, no, I don't think they will. I'm sure they won't.
All right.
But the town of Vail never shines better than Gourmet on Gore. So we're really happy to be here, and thank you guys for having us out.
Awesome.
11 to 6 today, 11 to 6 tomorrow.
Today and tomorrow. I'll be walking the baby and drinking some tequila and maybe shooting some film for tomorrow's show.
The idea is
Yes.
to see a brother.
Always a pleasure, man. Always a pleasure. Yes, and that is Gourmet on Gore. It returns, and it's happening at Vail today, Labor Day weekend. Another celebration happening in the Valley. And this one is running through Sunday, so don't miss out on that. Gourmet on Gore brings innovative cuisine, luscious libations, and activities al fresco to Vail, and it's happening today, kicking off at 11 o'clock. And as you can sense from the show, man, people are still in it from the kickoff celebration of Labor Day weekend and the countdown to the end of summer beginning yesterday. And we're waiting for you to join us. We'll be right back right after this.
Is Cooper outside?
Oh no. Cooper? Here, boy.
If your life isn't always practical, your carpet should be. You can relax with Lee's with our pet-friendly, stylish, and durable Lee's carpets, backed by the industry's only 25-year no-exclusion stain warranty.
Don't worry. Carpet One's got this covered.
Oh.
Find your new Lee's carpet in stock now. We can install right away.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outlets@silverthorne.com for current sales and events.
Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to Vail Daily Live. One of my favorite things to do on this program is to come join Sarah in Beaver Creek, talk about all things Beaver Creek, and not slowing down. We got a lot going on.
It is still happening. So obviously our weekly programming has wrapped up. We've got Oktoberfest next weekend, Labor Day weekend, everyone's favorite festival. but the fun continues, and we still have a lot of events going through September.
Oh, now all I can think about is dirndls and lederhosen and
Delicious
raising
beer.
big beers and having a good time here in Beaver Creek. And you cannot beat the ambiance
Exactly.
of Beaver Creek. I mean, you feel like you might be in Europe.
It's just such a great spot. And, you know, really September is one of my favorite times of year. The weather's a little cooler. The leaves are starting to change. So it's a great time to be up here. So we've decided to add weekend programming throughout the month. So we've got movies each Friday. So 7 to 9 on the rink. So this is a lot of fun. Bring the family, grab a picnic from a restaurant here in the village.
This sounds cool. You mean I can just come down, bring the family free of charge, hang out, watch a movie, bring some food, have a beverage?
Totally. It's
All right.
going to be a really fun Friday, and that's the second, third, and fourth Friday of the month. And then Saturdays, we continue our Zoo Salmon series. So I don't know if you've been to these. These are a lot of fun as well.
I've heard. What is this?
So this is basically a way to bring the community together. We'll have some great food and drink from Beaver Creek restaurants, some great music. So that's 4 to 7. We have Spimphony back for the first 2 Saturdays, and then the Brent Gordon Trio, great local musicians, for September 25th.
How do you keep up with it all? How many brain cells do you have that are just committed to events at Beaver Creek?
Probably all of them. I don't remember where my keys are, where I parked my car. I don't know where my laptop is, but the events are all up here.
It's such a wonderful place, and I envy you too. Not only do you get to do these events, but you get to work in such a great environment. The flowers are just so good right now.
I can't complain. You know, when I talk to friends back in Texas where it's still 103 degrees and this is the view out of my office window, it's not too bad.
It is not bad at all. I definitely think it's great, and I love coming up here. Another great thing is we still have lift operations.
That's right.
They're starting to slow down a little bit, but still plenty of opportunity. Jump on a lift, get up to do some hiking.
Exactly. So after Labor Day weekend, it'll go to Saturday and Sunday only for the lift operations. But again, what a great time to do some leaf peeping, go on some beautiful hikes up there. So Saturday and Sunday, jump on the gondola and head up the mountain.
And you know what season it is also? It's Helmut Fricker season.
Absolutely.
You know, and I wonder, where is the best place that I could have a sighting of the infamous
You never
Helmut
know.
Fricker?
I mean, you can see him right here by the covered bridge. Obviously, he'll be performing in Oktoberfest. That's a big weekend for Helmut. But he just walks around. He is truly the mayor of Beaver Creek.
He is. He is.
And he's so amazing. He has families come up to him that he remembers where they're from, the kids' names, the dogs' names. He is such a treasure, and we just love him.
I do. He is just, he's the best. And what I was going to say is, you don't necessarily even have to look for Helmut. Just listen for either the Alpenhorn, an accordion, or just people laughing and having a good time, because he always brings the party. Good on you. If I wanted to find out more, go online.
Sure.
Surf the web.
beavercreek.com/events, and we've got everything that we still have coming up this fall.
Very cool. And I did notice, everyone gets a little upset about talking about fall and the temperatures. There's like 2 or 3 leaves that are already starting to turn yellow up here.
It's slowly happening. See, I don't know why people
gradual.
get upset.
It's gradual.
Because fall is a beautiful time up here, and that means we're even closer to ski season. It's just
Well, it's just so hard to.
snow.
I'm with you. I love fall. It's just so hard to like give up on that summer, but it's not over yet.
We'll still have a few more warm days.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
We're going to take it back to the studios with Vail Daily Live. Thanks for joining us. Come up to Beaver Creek. Come to Oktoberfest. Ride the lift. Do some hiking. Wonderful to see you again. Back to you guys.
As you can see, there's plenty to do in Beaver Creek anytime, any day of the week. While summer operations are still in effect, and but at the same time, once the lifts stop running for the season, people still tend to get out there and do those hikes and make it to those scenic views that they can make it to, and even some of the bike rides. But be sure to check on the rules before you head on out there, so that we're kind of approaching the right areas and the right time of year and season. Speaking of seasons, how are you fixed for fly fishing? Here's a look at your fly fishing report, brought to you by the Fly Fishing Outfitters, and they're right down the road from here. Vail Daily Live in the right up on Highway 6 next to Agave. And those guys, they're really a lot of fun. I had the opportunity to do an interview with John Packer and the crew a few weeks ago, and it was very early in the morning, but let me let you know that there was so many people that had pre-booked their reservations to get out on the water, and you might want to do the same thing too. I didn't want to come back here for the show. I wanted to just jump out there and see what else happens with fly fishing. But here's what happens. The fish, they bite on things. So here's what the fish are biting on. If you make any way over to the Eagle River, they're enjoying the parachute Adams, red quills, the olive elk hair caddis, and blue-winged olives. And those are found on the surface. If you're hanging out with the fish on the Colorado River, they're biting on some of the dry flies there, the olive peacock elk hair caddis, royal or peacock PMXs, stimulators, parachute Adams, royal wolves, and the H&L variants. And if you want to learn more about the fish, maybe take a clinic for yourself or sign your kids up for a class, you can contact the Fly Fishing Outfitters today on 970-845-8090. You are watching Vail Daily Live, and a part of the show is chatting with you guys live with us. You can chat live with us on YouTube as well as on social media like Facebook to see what it is that's grabbing your attention, or even just to say hello and letting us know where you are watching from. And I'm relying on the scroll on the side here to see what it is that we're chiming in with. And I know that Trisha Swenson is enjoying Meredith's hair, and she's also loving the outfit that Meredith is wearing today. And that would be the Dirndl beautiful outfit. Oktoberfest is going to be a lot of that found up there today. I was looking at some of those outfits online, and every year I miss out on just acquiring my own for that. But the staff up there, they'll be wearing that while pouring beer and serving up all the food and the delights that you can find at Oktoberfest in Beaver Creek. The guys are wearing lederhosen, and you find the hat, long socks, and just the merriment there, drinking out of the steins and eating the brats. And sometimes you can even find paella up at Oktoberfest. I'm a big fan of grustel. Let's say it again, grustel. Emma, are you familiar with grustel? It is. It's a leftovers dish. It could be made with either chicken or with the beef or something like that. And basically, the way that I know it, it is meat and potatoes with some secret seasonings that come from the specific region of where grustel and its cuisine originates from. So, yeah. What else are we getting into right now? We're checking the chat box. So who else do we have in there? Rodney Travis, thanks for watching. He got his 20% off his Epic Pass. You have your pass, Rodney? All right. So which mountain are you going to hit first, Rodney, and what point in the season? Do you wait for the powder days in March? All right, we're going to check back in with the chat here shortly. We're going to go back to Beaver Creek, where Meredith is hanging out. Oktoberfest, and a lot of events kick off up there. And let's see, it began Friday, Oktoberfest in Beaver Creek. Right there where you're standing, is it slushy on the grass there from just spilled beer? How does it seem to you?
A little bit. I do hear it. It's a little damp. We had some rain overnight, but
that's what it
today
could be.
we're going to see mostly clear day. We've got some big, angry gray clouds, but they're passing through. And it feels like 47 degrees right now, but, like I'm sporting my nice faux fur jacket. I will be taking this off in an hour and not putting it back on. We're going to really see a gorgeous day. Today, the high is going to be in the low 70s. We have about 84% humidity. So girls, put some hair product in. It's a little humid for our high altitude mountain weather, normal weather, but it's going to be a gorgeous day. And throughout the weekend, we're going to see mostly sunny days with low chance of rain, if no rain. Just like Bratzo said, we ordered good weather for this Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, it looks like it out there. I love those clouds. I tell you what, Meredith, I've been to these Oktoberfest, like I've mentioned before, many of them before. And when the rain comes through, it doesn't deter the crowd at all. It's all a part of the festivities. Because in part of Oktoberfest, you're celebrating the change of the season. So dance in the rain, bring it in. It's a lot of fun. And people don't run for shelter. The band keeps playing, just like the Titanic. We just kind of get out there.
Yes, getting out
continue.
there, drinking your beer, drinking your water, wearing that sunscreen. So everyone, you must go enjoy this beautiful day today. And a quick thank you to the town of Avon for sponsoring this weather, the heart of the valley. So I'm going to go skedaddle and find Helmut and his horns. And we're going to bring you some music, some laughter, some dancing. You don't want to miss it. So stay tuned.
Thank you very much, Meredith. And again, Oktoberfest kicking off in Beaver Creek yesterday, but on today's lineup, you're going to find at 11 o'clock, the beer garden opens, and then you'll find live music by the Polka Mates in Beaver Creek happening today. So are you heading to Beaver Creek? There's a kids zone too. So all the parents and the more grown-up sophisticated kids are imbibing on things like beer and brats. And I hope they have the pretzels this year and some really spicy mustard. Now I'm thinking out loud. But there's plenty for the kids to do too. And most events, all events from Vail to Beaver Creek, family friendly. Avon and Minturn too. And so you can find the kids zone between 11 and 4 o'clock. Then between noon and 1:30, Helmut Fricker, and Meredith is looking for him right now, will take the stage performing for you. And then again at 1:30, there'll be the bratwurst eating contest. 1:45, more live music. Yeah, from the Dutch Hop Band, the Mountain Dutch Hop, the Rocky Mountain Dutch Hop Band, the Rocky Mountain Dutch Hop Boys. Stigmatism. I have a stigmatism. Hey, thank you. Thank you very much. And you can walk over here and pat me on the back if you want to. And then live music again from Helmut Fricker at 3. And then there's the Stein hoisting competition at 3:45. All right, so a couple push-ups, and you're ready to get out there, right? All right, what's going on here? Collecting high fives. I'll just give it back in small bills. So there you go. All right, so where are we going next from here? All right, we're going to the chat right now. We're all having fun. This is this is kind of like a big energy end of summer right here in the studio. And even out there, the biggest energy on the show so far. I guess we're really excited about these festivities, and I'm not sure. Let's see here. Rodney Travis, we already said that.
Look on the screen.
What's that?
Look on the
Oh,
screen.
Kelly Dofer. I'm in Alabama where it's unbearably hot, and I really wish I was in that beautiful weather. Come on out. We're celebrating, and you have plenty of time. Oktoberfest lasts for 3 weekends, and it kicked off today in Beaver Creek. And there's also Gourmet and Gore happening. So just leave the sweltering temperatures behind and make your way here. And here's a little bit more about Gourmet on the Gore. As you can see, it kicked off yesterday, 5 to 9. Food trucks al fresco, live music with Spinfany today, kicking off at 11 o'clock, as well as tomorrow, open air tasting at noon. There's also at 5 o'clock, the Kids Culinary Corner. And what's really cool about this, and we were checking in with James Deegan and Chris Worth with Bratzo over at Vail. There's a new seltzer called Volley, and they're using tequila that came in from Jalisco with true agave, 3 ingredients. It's fruit forward, not from concentrate, and real sparkling water. It's in a can. There's a tasting tent for you there at Gourmet on the Gore. I'm excited to check that out. I'm excited to share more with Vail Daily Live with you. But first, let's go to a commercial.
Berkshire Hathaway Home Services for real estate. Where do we begin? For checklists and for wish lists. For tour after tour after tour. For
is this the one? Or let's just see one more.
For closing. Finally closing. Your forever agent will be there for all of it. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. For you, for life.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outletsatsilverthorne.com for current sales and events.
I'm going to make sure I got it. Yeah.
You were watching Vail Daily Live, and
The
as you
cold?
can see in Beaver Creek,
Shivering.
Helmut Fricker is tuning up and getting ready to share with us a little bit more about what happens during Oktoberfest and Oktoberfest in Beaver Creek. And from the outfits that you're seeing right now, Meredith is actually wearing an outfit.
Hello, we are
for
here in the heart of Beaver Creek, and I have the one, the only Helmut Fricker. He is a living legend here in Vail. Truly like a Vail Institute and an authentic professional bookbinder, which is very special and unique. Helmut, it's so good to see you.
Nice to see you.
I got dressed up just for you today.
Oh, thank you. I can tell. I feel like home in the Black Forest right now.
Yes.
Or in Bavaria.
Or yes, it's that time of year.
Yes.
It's your time of year.
It feels like it too. It's fall. Fall is in the air.
Fall is in the air. You can start to see it in the leaves. You can feel it. But it's going to be a gorgeous day. The sun is out.
Oktoberfest in Beaver Creek.
It's our favorite time. So what is this year? How many years have you been doing this?
In Beaver Creek, I think we're doing it now 21 years.
21 years.
And in Vail, we're doing 40 years.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
How long have you been in Vail?
I came here in 1972.
1972.
Yes.
From?
From Denver in that time. And
Okay.
before, in 69, I came straight from Germany.
Straight from
I ended up
Germany.
in Oklahoma, but I didn't like it there.
No.
And I made the mountains. 109 degrees in Lawton, Oklahoma. That's where I worked in a gas station. That was my first job. Cleaning windshields and put air in the tires. And then I discovered the Rockies, and I said, that's it for me. I took my family, my 2 kids, and started bookbinding for a printing company in Denver. And then I started an Oktoberfest in Denver in Larimer Square in 1969. And now it's a big deal down there.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Were you a part of launching the Oktoberfests here?
Oh, yeah, of course. It was my idea. And the first time I had the band on that landing right over there was the band. And no tables, nothing. Just the bratwurst and the beer, and the people didn't know where to sit. They sit on the rocks and the floor to have a beer. And the brats didn't know where to put it. There were no tables.
Oh my God.
But anyway, look at that, what I got now. The real thing.
It is the real thing, and you bring so much of that realness to it. So thank you. And I think that we should sing a song.
You should.
Yeah. I think
That's
we
the
should
song. It's called The Happy Wanderer.
The Happy Wanderer.
I love to go wandering along the mountain track. And as I go, I love to sing my knapsack on my back. Valerie, 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 my knapsack on my back. Hey! And this afternoon, the sing-along till tonight, I think 8 o'clock we're doing it, right?
Yes,
8 o'clock.
Yes,
Yeah.
but he'll start to play for the first set at 12:30. So get your booties up here and come chicken dance with us.
Yes.
And come see Helmut. We're going to go find another spot, and we'll bring you some more entertainment in just a little bit. Back to you, Ty.
Yeah.
Slifer Smith & Frampton, Vail Valley's choice for real estate from the very beginning. For generations, we've grown together. Thank you for making us the #1 real estate company in the Valley. From Denver to the mountains, as we live and connect with each other and our community, Slifer Smith & Frampton is here with experience, support, and opportunity. At home in the Vail Valley. Come visit us at any of our sales locations from Vail to Eagle.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart. The style to make you stand out. The looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outlets@silverthorne.com for current sales and events.
All right, you're watching Vail Daily Live. Bratzo is in Vail Village, and we're going to let him adjust his microphone so we can hear what's happening at Gourmet on Gore. Correction. I've said it that way for so many years the wrong way, and I get corrected at the same time from an old friend, James Deegan, who's presenting this event. Gourmet on the Gore brings innovative cuisine, luscious libations, and activities al fresco to Vail. There's a lot of food trucks out there today, and there's a lot of music to enjoy to go along with that. But it's also a family and kid-friendly event, too, as you can see there on today and tomorrow's event, this 3-day kickoff Labor Day weekend, and happy Labor Day weekend to you all. Again, thanks for tuning in with us. And what we're going to do right now is head out to Bratzo, check in with you. Bratzo, there you are.
How are you
All right.
guys?
What'd we miss?
Not a lot, man. Well, we got a little drizzle for a second here. So that's the magic of do weather live, because, people is like, it's funny how you do the weather. It looks good. But it's true, though. I mean, when you're in the field, sometimes phones and weather reports get it wrong. We got a little drizzle, and he said it was going to be sunny, but it's getting sunny right now. It's open up, and the weather comes to us brought by the outlets of Silverthorne, elevated savings. Amazing. I'm still a little upset, Ty, and you got a better deal with the same shoes because you went to the outlets of Silverthorne. And this is not a joke. It's a true story. We were debating this morning. Check this out, people from Alabama. Today we have a beautiful weather. Check the flowers. This place looks amazing. You can come in here and enjoy Gourmet on Gore and enjoy some food with perfect weather, with highs on 70s, on low 70s. And the lows are going to be on mid 40s, but it's looking great right now. It's warming up. Sun is shining. The clouds are moving. And Vail is looking gorgeous. So I invite everybody to come over here and to go to the outlets of Silverthorne and do some savings. I should listen to my own advice, right, Ty?
We have the same shoes, like you said. You're not wearing them today. And the shoes that I bought from the outlets of Silverthorne, you found them at a different mall, but it was from J. Crew, you said, right?
Yep. Yeah.
And you found the savings there as well. And then you can find a J. Crew at the outlets of Silverthorne.
Correct. So,
I
mean, Banana Republic, you got a lot of different cool stuff. I started getting my my fall and winter time shirts for work. And I love to go to Banana Republic and all those places. So I'll be there soon.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back over there because with the season change, and that's what these festivities are all about. It's time to change the wardrobe up to go along with that as well. And I mean, I spent my years focusing mainly on winter wardrobe. Anything else was just work wardrobe. But I don't know. I feel like I'm going to get into it this year and mix up, switch out the old for something new and change the colorways and everything that I'm doing there. And again, thank you very much, Bratzo, for giving us a look at the weather and noticing behind Bratzo on the ground, the village, it's wet. Walking through there, picked up some showers early this morning. And the weather he shared with you was brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. We'll be right back with more Vail Daily Live.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outlets@silverthorne.com for current sales and events.
You're watching Vail Daily Live, giving you a look at your lens of the day, brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail, the art of vision. In my hands, I have the Tom Brown again, but this is the Japanese titanium frame, very lightweight. It has the mirrored lens, as well as the metal shields on the side that flip down. Very cool, really fun, functional to play with. These glasses here. Ideal fashion forward frame. Your lens of the day are these Tom Browns, the TB808s right here. Check them out. You'll find eyepieces of Vail, the Art of Vision, in several locations down in Edwards, as well as in Lion's Head at Vail, and in Vail Village, 2 locations, and the newest location at Sound and Alpha. All right, what we're going to do right now is shift gears, and we're going to talk to the band now. All right, so as you know, Oktoberfest, and we'll go ahead and populate these guys in the corner there. As you know, Oktoberfest is happening in Beaver Creek. They're not ready yet? And these guys are performing in Oktoberfest. Now, for those of you who know the music of the Talking Heads, you're going to find the feels and the styles of the Talking Heads coming from this band known as Heartburn. And there's 8 members in this band performing for you. Seem like they're having a wonderful time. They're at their hotel, I believe, right now. And we're supposed to be chiming in with us here soon. We're going to rely on technology for that. But yeah, basically, they're bringing to you that sound, that upbeat, that danceable style of music. Should be a really good time. So pair that with some beer and the activities, everything going on up there, the food, and just being outside and celebrating Labor Day weekend and summer. Doesn't it sound like a really good time? I when I was talking with Dustin Bozarth on this call earlier before the show started, first thing I wanted to do when he mentioned their style, when I asked him, I wanted to go and put some of the music on from the Talking Heads. And so I'm sure you're in fields of that same thing. But let's see if we have them yet. All right, we're going to try to get those guys. We have some technical challenges going on. So we're going to go back to Beaver Creek with Meredith. Seemed like she is joined with more people. Is she ready for us just yet?
Since 1950.
Right. Oh, here's more of the outfit. I noticed the hat.
This I
There's
bought
Helmut
when
Fricker
I
with his outfit.
Are
There's
these the 2
vest.
instruments you play?
The later hosen
Or do you
is
play
what
on
he's
any
wearing.
other
Meredith is wearing
harmonica.
the dirndl.
Harmonica.
And then
this
commonly we see Beaver Creek
But that's
and
all
Helmut Fricker,
blown trombones.
even in the wintertime, performing
This is
by request
love
just on the
this.
plaza,
Alpenhorn.
playing
Are you
that instrument,
training
which I
anyone in the
cannot
Alpenhorn?
remember the name
Who's
of that, but maybe we'll find that out
Yes.
when they come back to us, because we need to give
Who's the
Meredith a cue that we were talking to them. This is good. This is very organic, I think, is the way you described that last week when you guys supposed to be breakfast. I think Bratzo's could be ready for us then.
No, let's come back to Bratzo.
All right, Bratzo, we're coming over to you. You ready for us, man? Oh, we're back at Meredith and Beaver Creek. Okay, let it fly.
Yay!
amazing?
Alpenhorn.
The Alpenhorn.
Some people call it a Texas Longhorn, but it's not true.
How long have you been playing this, Helmut?
About 20 years now.
About 20 years.
One time I was in Switzerland and I saw this trio, a guy with his 2 daughters in the Alps. And I walked over there and I said, wow. I said, I want to buy one. In the meantime, I imported 12 of them. 4 of them will play together in the band. Today we're going to play during Oktoberfest. Robin Brown is a trumpet player in the band. He is also an Alpenhorn. So we'll see it this afternoon.
Perfect. So you can catch him 12:30 to 1:30 today, and then again at 3 to 3:45. And that's going to happen both on Saturday and Sunday. You definitely don't want to miss Helmut Fricker playing live at Oktoberfest. It's so exciting.
Yeah. And then obviously the most requested song, what could it be? From Sound of Music, Edelweiss.
Edelweiss.
We're gonna
Well,
sing-
let's do
we're
it.
gonna
And
sing it right
Charlotte,
now.
she's going to come join. Look at this hat. And Helmut, how long have you been playing this accordion?
Since I was 14, now I give my age away. 14 years old. Okay. We have two girls here. Stage them. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you greet me, small and white, clean and bright, you look happy to meet me. Blossom of snow may you bloom and grow, bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever.
Catch him today, Oktoberfest, 12:30 to 1:30 and 3 to 3:45. See you there?
Thank you very much. And that was live performance in Beaver Creek. Oktoberfest, as you can see, happening in Beaver Creek all weekend long, celebrating the countdown to the end of summer. The first of 3 Oktoberfests happening in the Valley. And that performance you just caught, the song Edelweiss from The Sound of Music, a popular request, and that was Helmut Fricker. Meredith is there. But there's more music to be found in Beaver Creek. And we're talking about the performance of Heartburn during Oktoberfest. And we have them now on the call. I'm not sure what you guys are. You guys don't look ready to go, or are you? Your robes.
Yeah, we're all set for sound check.
Right on.
Our later
Welcome to Vail Village
are
Live.
the dry cleaners. So I'm waiting on those to come back.
So 8 members of the band, and who's doing lead?
I'll be singing some songs. David Byrne. Yeah.
Tell us about your style of music and what the viewers and the crowd in Beaver Creek during Oktoberfest can expect.
Well, the style of music is Talking Heads, so it's a lot of dance music, a lot of grooves. You'll recognize a lot of songs, even if you didn't know you know them. And it's all powered by Glühwein and Gewürztraminer wine, bratwurst. We're so excited to be here. This is great.
Have you been to the Beaver Creek Oktoberfest or performed at an Oktoberfest ever before?
Well, our drummer and our singer were there yesterday, kind of taking in the whole scene, and now they couldn't get up in time for this interview because I think they had too many steins. But we're here.
No, we never played Oktoberfest.
That means that they did it right. And so the name of the band is called Heartburn. And so what are your names? Because I'm speaking with you guys, but I felt like I was talking with somebody else earlier, Dustin.
Yeah, Dustin here. I play keyboards. I'm Evan. I play the bass. I'm Andy. I sing.
I'm Greg. I play percussion and sing.
Josh, guitar, lead guitar.
And then the other guys are crashed out because of just kind of turning the volume up a little bit last night. Where are you guys originally from? Heartburn. Where are you guys originating out of?
Austin, Texas. Right down
really excited to be here. How are you guys handling the breathing up here at this 8,000 feet above sea level?
Not easy.
Feeling it.
It's so dry up here.
It's not easy, but we love this cooler weather. This is fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
All right, cool.
We're hoping.
Well, we look forward to catching your set. What time is sound check for you guys so you can kind of get warmed up and acclimated?
I think right now. We're going to get our leader hosens fitted right after this, and then we go to the stage to sound check. We'll be.
I was supposed to ask you guys about your take on the dirndl and lederhosen. So, what are your thoughts and feelings on that?
We love them. We feel like they make everyone at least 15 to 20% hotter when you're wearing them. Yeah.
It's still summertime. And as far as your band, Heartburn and the Talking Heads music, do you kind of on stage is your outfits kind of along that vein?
Yeah, you'll see it. You'll see it. Just subtle references to the Oktober.
We threw in there Czechoslovakian influenced Gore.
Oh, this looks very high energy. Looks like a lot of fun. And we look forward to catching your show. And you're playing both today and tomorrow?
No,
Just today.
one day only.
Just today.
One day only, 4 to 6.
All right. Well, I thank you all very much. I don't want to take all your energy away because, the band, it's all about the music and the song and the performance. When it comes to doing interviews, it's a pleasure to get them. You guys, we look forward to catching you later on today in Beaver Creek during Oktoberfest. And we thank you for joining us on Vail Daily Live. And for all the viewers out there, you're watching Vail Daily Live. And again, a lot of events happening up and down the valley today. Oktoberfest, as you can see in Beaver Creek, that's where Meredith and Helmut Fricker is. And that's Heartburn, the band, performing for you this afternoon. And they're giving to you the sounds of talking heads. And over at Vail, Bratzo is hanging out there. And that's where you'll find Gourmet on Gore. And so that has food trucks as well as plenty of wine and live music there as well. But the activities up and down the valley and for the entire weekend just continues everywhere from the Rotary Duck Race that's going on, which is the 24th annual, wrapping up the end of summer in Avon with Los Lobos. If you're familiar with Los Lobos, that's Monday. And if you've ever seen the movie La Bamba, or if you're familiar with the song La 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 Bamba, I can't really do the rest of the lyrics, and I should. But yeah, the actual Los Lobos, they're performing, and the list goes on and on. But we want to thank you all very much for watching Vail Daily Live. The energy in the show this morning is quite big. That means that other than the events kicking off at 11 o'clock, I think the party started yesterday and is still live and happening. So enjoy yourself out there today, and we'll catch you guys here. We're not wrapping the show up?
Not quite yet.
We'll be right back.
Berkshire Hathaway Home Services for real estate. Where do we begin? For checklists and for wish lists. For tour after tour after tour. For
Is this the one? Or let's just see one more.
For closing. Finally closing. Your forever agent will be there for all of it. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. For you, for life.
All right, so I thought the show was over. Maybe I was just excited to head over to Oktoberfest and kind of get into the mix. It seems like everyone's having a lot of fun out there. But speaking of fun, it begins with you all right here because the Valley, a lot of the local businesses that really put on what they do best for us any time of year, the seasons, peak winter, the fall, the events like this. It's an opportunity for you to vote with the Vail Daily, the best of Vail Valley. And you can do so. The polls are still open through September 6th. So let's see, today is the 4th. So that will be Monday. The opportunity to vote on the best in arts and activities, food and drink, retail and services. And if you need some sway for your vote, get out there today and experience our local businesses. There's plenty of activities to kind of give you that influence to help to decide which way it's going to go with you and your vote for the best of the Vail Valley. We're going to head back over to Meredith right now. She's going to give you a look at the weather during Oktoberfest up in Beaver Creek. Meredith, after you.
Well, we are hunting for the sun. That is for sure. In the sun, I definitely don't need my jacket. It feels so good. Right behind me is a perfectly blue sky, and we have some clouds moving east, but it's going to be a gorgeous day. I'm up here in Beaver Creek, and we are going to see about a high of 67, just about 70 degrees. Yeah. Sometimes in the shade, it can be a bit cooler, but right now it's just about in the mid 50s. Yeah, it's 47, but in the sun, it definitely feels like 50. We have some low wind speeds, just about 4 to 5 miles per hour. We definitely have about 85% humidity today. And then it'll get down to about 38 degrees. It'll get a little bit cooler this evening. So if you've got some evening plans, make sure to bring the layers because it can definitely drop down a little bit. But looking at the forecast in the near future, this weekend all the way to Tuesday is perfect. Clear throughout the day. no rain, so it is the time to go enjoy our beautiful outdoors, our beautiful free events all around the Eagle County. So thank you so much, Betteridge, for sponsoring this weather report. Fine watches and jewelry since 1897, located in Solaris.
That's right. Thank you very much, Meredith. And as you can see, the weather is certainly starting to shape up from how it started this morning. Damp, maybe some rain, spotty activity happening in places. But looking outside of the Eagle Vale studios, the Vail Daily and the Vail Daily Live, the sun is starting to shine. But the season that we're rolling into, fall, we're already starting to see the leaves turn. And that's where we start to see the next wave of traffic flow that comes through town, just to experience that for the few weeks. And man, I've become a fan of that too. And so what we're going to do right now is bring Bratzo in. And I've taken some pictures right here through Eagle Vale of some of the yellow and the orange that we're starting to see. But Bratzo, you've shed a layer out there. So maybe you're in your summer right now.
Yeah, I'm holding tight, Ty. I'm holding tight. It's beautiful, sunny shining. As Mary just said, the weather is changing a little bit. Of course, in the shade, can get a little colder, but it's beautiful. I'm really excited for Gourmet on Gore and Oktoberfest. What a fun weekend ahead of us. And we have Monday as a holiday to extend our hangover, I guess.
Yeah, the banks are closed on Monday, but it is Labor Day weekend, and Monday would be Labor Day. But the weather's looking gorgeous out there. And for those watching the show right now, we thank you both very much. You can feel the energy out there from the both of you that it's well and alive in Beaver Creek and in Vail already. The party started yesterday.
Oh yeah, honestly, we've been reporting here at this hour all summer, and I have not seen a busier village up here in Beaver Creek right now. We have people roaming around, walking their dogs, just soaking in the morning, because the festivities are happening here in Beaver Creek and in Vail. So, it's not a competition here. You can do everything. It's just a full weekend of activities and eating and drinking.
And considering that it is a weekend that has these type of imbibes going on, the beer and the wine and the spirits, choose a designated driver, celebrate responsibly, but certainly get out and enjoy the day in the sun. Oktoberfest and Gourmet on Gore in Vail and in Beaver Creek. These are the places that you can get out and enjoy, but so much happening in the valley. And instead of driving, walk it.
Or
do
take
a bike
the bus.
ride. Choose public transportation.
Take the bus.
Celebrate responsibility. Take the bus. We thank you guys very much. You guys enjoy yourselves. We'll find each other. Bratzo, we'll catch up with you here shortly. And we'll catch up with you all here tomorrow morning at 7:30 a.m. Hopefully feeling pretty good about things up here. Hydrate too. We'll see you tomorrow morning.